I just picked a couple of cucumbers today and a huge zucchini. My butternut squashes also got watered. They're kind of behind in this little bed. The other bed where I have a couple of pumpkins and some watermelon, it's growing fast, and the sweet potato is also growing. I planted some peas in this bed. This is where I used to have the onions and garlic. That was quite disappointing, so right now I'm growing peas. All my carrots were eaten by something, so they're all gone. However, the parsnips are okay. Finally, my climbing beans are up on the pole, but I have not seen a flower yet, so hopefully by next weekend we'll have something going on. I did water them as well. The zucchini pretty much done, I think. I'm gonna pull those next weekend, and I think I'm gonna plant some carrots in this bed. Try to grow some winter variety. The butternut squash, the single plant that is running all over the yard here, has a couple of fruits. Here's a big one. That is a good size. And then I saw a couple of smaller ones. Here's one. And I think there was one down this way, yes. This nice one. So last time I was here was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Can't remember, but I did a lot of weeding, especially the pathway around the bed, so it's all nice and clean. Of course, some weeds are coming up, but I actually had a knee-high weed disaster here. So I spent a few hours on pulling weeds and weed whacked the rest of it on this side where it wasn't so tall. But the main thing is, the reason why I pulled them instead of just weed whacking the whole entire thing is because I got a bin full of weeds that's gonna be compost. So some people actually grow material for compost. I don't have to grow it, it grows by itself. It's called weeds, and this is the end result of me pulling the weeds a couple of weeks ago, and they're breaking down nicely. This thing was full. That was a lot of weeds. I sprayed my fruit trees with neem oil. Some of them had some bugs on it, and it just bothers me, so hopefully that will take care of them. The cabbages are doing fine in here. Not a single bite on them, so this cover really protected them from the butterflies and the caterpillars. Now this bed where I have the kale, actually I had this uncovered last time I was here, which was again about 3 weeks ago. I left it uncovered because they were so tall, and the caterpillars ate them all the way through down to the stems. And what I did is I actually cut them about 1 inch above where they spread, and they had grown back. It's amazing, and I kind of knew they would, but it's just amazing how they are regrowing. So good thing I did not pull them. I was kind of upset, but I gave them a chance, and after 3 weeks I got new plants essentially, so I like them. So hopefully next weekend, next couple of weeks from here, I'm gonna be able to harvest again, so nothing is lost. As far as the corn, well, I don't think I'm gonna have any corn. I mean, this is just not anything in here. And this is probably the last time I'm gonna try to grow corn. I've tried several years and I just never have any. And the reason probably is because I'm not here to water. Cucumber that's gonna be ready next time I'm here. And I saw 2 other little tiny ones that will grow. And of course I do see some flowers, so I hope. They're gourds, that's what they are, birdhouse gourds. And they're just pretty. I like them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I have some from last year, but I might make some lanterns out of it, or birdhouse if it's big enough. How cute are you? Hello. Nice colors. Where are you going? So there's enough time still for the zucchini because they need only 60 days to mature. So this little space here where I have had my carrots, I'm gonna plant 2 zucchini plants and show you around the cabin. So I mowed this area. This was really weedy, knee-high weeds. And what else did I do? Got a new umbrella stand. And I also weed whacked down by the dock because the water weeds were just taking it over, but pretty much. So now I can see through it nicely and swept it off. It had some bird poop. And next time I'm here, if it's not so hot, I'm gonna stay in it. I cleared this area too. This is where I'm gonna put my picnic table. I'm gonna put some pebble stones and some aluminum foil strips, and that kind of scares them away so they don't come back. So I don't know if I have any actually. I may still have a couple of them lingering. I can't see, it's too dark up there. But what I'm going to end up doing is fill these gaps with something so they won't be able to climb back in. And I have to wash the walls because they just have pee all over it. So I decided before I go home today that I'm going to tackle this garden bed, which nobody can even tell it's a garden bed. It's so overgrown with weeds. So this is the before picture. I just started on this side and it makes a huge difference because I actually have more weeds than flowers. So here's the after picture of the garden. We can actually see that there are flowers in this bed. It's amazing how much weeds there were, but it is much better now. I may have pulled out some flowers too, I don't know. It was so hard to tell sometimes what's a weed, what's a flower, but I think we're good. Looks nice. And the result is that I have a lot more weeds for my compost pile. So I'm gonna take this up to the garden, into the bin, and then get some sunflowers and head home. This took me a while to get all these weeds out, but I'm very happy with the outcome. Much nicer. Good night.